happening, guys? We are Craig and Amy and you are watching Kicking It!
And if you've just found this video, then we're on a mental mission from Delhi to South India in a beautiful little rickshaw.
So far we have driven over 500 kilometres visiting Delhi, Agra and the pink city of Jaipur.
There's been a few mishaps along the way, including a robbery, hitting a pole and getting rescued. But overall, it's been one of the best adventures so far we've ever had in the most unique country on planet Earth.
1, 2, 3, Kicking It!
So the mission today is to drive to a little town called Pushkar to meet some camels.
So if you're brand new here, then make sure you press subscribe to see more of our amazing rickshaw adventures. Woo! Kicking It! Rule your own world.
We're going India, boys! Morning, lads, and we're back on the road with Chapati.
We're actually flying, aren't we?
Yeah.
How many kilometres have we done so far?
We've done like
from Delhi.
600 altogether.
Is it?
Yeah.
And it hasn't been too bad, honestly. Like, there's so much to see on the side of the road that it doesn't feel like you're driving for like 6 hours at a time.
Yeah.
And it's actually really comfortable in the back as well. Sorry, Craig.
Don't get used to it, mate. You're going to be driving soon, trust me. Good thing about this is, like, on the rally, when we did the Mongol rally, if you didn't know, we did the Mongol rally.
You do the Mongol rally?
I did the Mongol rally.
Oh, you never mention it. You never mention it.
The car always broke down, and we were always in garages, and it was like kind of funny, but it got a bit tiresome.
Yeah.
So touch wood, Chapati's flying. She's been beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's just, she's a joy to drive, basically.
Oh, there we are. Well, you love it so much. You might as well just do the whole of India.
I
mean, she's in one piece right now. If I was to take over, there'd be a few bumps in the road. And while we've been travelling through India, so many people have stopped us. And everyone asks, how much did you pay for this? So we paid 2 lakh, which is like £2,000. And people are like, right, okay, what are you going to do with it at the end? I really, really want to take her home. Like, if we could get it into the UK somehow, I would love it, and I would honestly plan a massive mission to try and get her back. If you're watching and you know how we could possibly get her back, please write it in the comments, because I'll look into it big time and see if we can do it. But if we don't get her back, we have got an offer. Someone wants to buy it back off us.
We've had a few offers.
Yeah.
She's quite popular on the street.
She's very popular. So yeah, 1.5 lakh is what we've been offered. So about £1,500 to then take it off our hands before we leave, which would be really cool, because then we'd only spend £500 to do our journey. But if she's got like a broken leg and a battered chassis, Craig, they're not going to buy it back off us.
A battered chassis.
That's where I was going with this. I don't believe I should drive her at all.
Where are we going then?
So today we're heading to Pushkar, which is like, I think it's like a little desert town. Like, if you take the drone up, you can just see the town. It's quite small, and I think it's really known for its camels as well, which I'm obviously so excited about.
I hope they spit on you.
This India series is sponsored by Marco Polo.
If you're planning a wicked trip away, then go grab yourself a map, road atlas, phrasebook and a guide, fully equipped with insider tips for your chosen destination.
So go check out their app for everything you'll need for the ultimate trip.
We started the day by picking up an old lady who wanted a lift to the market.
She kept complaining about her bad knees, so we thought, no problems, babes. Until she asked us for money, so we gave her some papaya and kicked her out. Bye.
Bye. Captain B is going to take us the rest of the way. Stepping up to the plate finally. When we get to the desert, obviously.
Now don't pressure me, Craig.
Confidence is key.
I know when I don't have it.
Yeah, you do. I'm with you every step of the way.
Dad, I'm driving a rickshaw! Oh God, oh God.
Slow yourself down a bit. Turn off the clutch.
Alright, shut up, man.
Just trying to help you. Come off slow. Just keep it slow, keep it straight.
No, Craig!
Stop, press the brake, baby.
Hang on, mate, hang on.
Hello?
Should I get off the road? Holy shit, man, he's coming really fast, Craig. He's gonna hit us. Oh my god. Right, no more.
We finally arrived at the elephant hostel and it was surprisingly
Decent.
I think he's gonna sell our shoes, Craig.
In true King in It fashion, we didn't do any research before we came to Pushkar. And we got down to the water. It turns out it's like holy water. So there's people bathing in it. You've got to take your shoes off before you get down to the steps. And obviously because it's holy water, you can't film people because they're all like in their pants and that. I think he's taking the bins out. But it's a really peaceful little place. We haven't really seen any open water for ages. And it's like surrounded by deserts and like these high mountains, and in the middle it's just this little pool. It's quite nice. So we found a nice little rooftop cafe called the Laughing Buddha Cafe, and it's vegan as well, happy days. We had to get off the streets because we were having a look about, and then there was a couple of young guys and they wanted some photos. The selfies here, they're like a daily occurrence. Everybody wants pictures, which is fine, but it does get very tiresome very quickly. And one of the guys got a bit handsy with Amy. She like told him not to touch her on her back, and he just kept putting his hand back. And so yeah, she's a little bit upset about it. And it's difficult because we're sort of, you get to that point where you want to be polite and you've been chatting to somebody and it's not a total stranger and you tell them no and then they just keep trying. So I think it's going to have to be, we've got to that point now where we're going to have to say no when people are saying, can I have a selfie? Because you don't feel too good, do you, Ames?
No, I guess not. I mean, like I kind of knew it was going to happen. I've read loads of blog posts on it before, but I literally thought like I would just be like, you know, shouting him or something. I think I'm like a really strong person and I'd just be like, what are you doing? But it was like so, I don't know, like he asked for a selfie and I'm like, yeah, selfies, you know, selfies with everyone. And usually, you know, they'll just stick their hand on your back or, you know, something normal, put your arms around each other, that's fine. But he grasped my back and really pulled me in and then started lifting it to like, you know, really like sensitive spots, and I was like, no, like stop. And then I walked away because I was like, what are you doing? And he was young, like I really expected it to be some like, you know, greasy old man that would do it, but he was really young and I was like, no, like, so I just sort of walked away. And then another guy came and spoke to Craig and told us all about, you know, the river and what it is and stuff. And I was just like, I just needed to go away. So like, but then they came back around, but they were so like friendly about it. And one of the boys was so lovely, he just sort of got in like nowhere near me and selfied. And then the other guy comes back and he goes, can I touch? And I said no. And he like put his hand on my back again, and I ripped it down, and he like touched my bum on the way past, and I was just like, this is horrible. Like, you know, it's so subtle though, but you just feel so violated by it. I was just a bit like, I'm just a bit like in a bit of a bad mood now, and just did not want that to happen, you know. But you didn't know, did you? I don't know why I'm getting upset. I'm fine, it's silly.
It's not wrong though, is it?
No, but like, I don't know, I don't know. Like, I don't want to like cause a big scene.
Yeah.
And then if he's like, oh, I didn't mean to, I'd be like, oh, sorry, like I didn't, you know.
Yeah, but if you've told someone and they keep doing it, then they obviously know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I didn't actually know what was happening. I was chatting to another guy and Amy was sort of walking off, so I missed it all. But I would have said, because it is a problem in India. There are people who do that, but like Amy said, it sort of crept up on her so slowly. We were expecting it just to be random, you know, a random guy in the street just grab her and walk off. But when you chat to somebody and they're friendly, and then they have a photo and then they do that, it pushes the lines really. And they'd gone before I could sort of tell them, because especially the young guys, they kind of need to know that it's not right. You can't just touch people, because You just can't do that.
Basically £1 each for these. I've got like vegetable fried rice and Craig's got a pumpkin curry. £1. It's £1.
Bargain. There's cows everywhere. But we're going to the camel fair. Is that what it's called? The Pushkar fair.
We don't really know where we're going. We're just hoping that there's going to be camels there to make our time in Pushkar a real nice one.
Alright, we came to the camel spot and it's just all camel riding and they all just look a bit tired and worn out. So we didn't even want to film them really because I just feel like it's unfair. And some of you might be thinking, oh that's so lame, but it's lame for the camels because they've got a shit life. We found a cable car which looks pretty cool. It goes to the top and there's like a sunset spot. So we're going to try that out, aren't we?
I'm just having a shit day, Craig, to be honest.
Oh god. Pushkar is nice though. It's a really nice town. It's such good vibes. It's like really chilled out. Lots of cafes and it's just quite relaxing compared to the last places we were in, which were crazy. How'd you feel?
I feel like this better be 10 out of 10 or I'm going home.
Concerning when there's an engineer on top of one of them as you're going up.
Is there? This is really high. Really high as well. I hope he's okay.
Not for me,
I
lads.
get travel sick on cable cars apparently.
Oh, travel sick. Tracy's back, lads.
She obviously has to come on this trip, didn't she?
Can't shake her, can you? This is a top sunset spot. You could just see the whole place for miles and miles and miles. Don't do it. When we got to the top, the views were sensational. You could see the whole city. But after the incident in town and seeing how poorly the camels looked, I think we were ready to move on.
Jodhpur, we're coming for you.
Next time on Kinging It, we're in the Blue City.
Your mother know that you drive rickshaws?
Yes.
Chai? Anybody want some chai?
Go very fast.
Please don't crash it, video.
Oh, we just hit